Witches and Wizards. My name is Phoenix Jenny, and welcome back to Let's Play Nancy Drew Mystery of the Seven Keys. Hopefully this is the final episode, because we are at the end here. It all depends on how hard the next puzzles are going to be. But I'm going to give myself an hour here and see where we're at, because I don't want to record for too long, but we do need to finish this puzzle.
Okay, I've got to get this door open.
Not
I
just
need more
this puzzle,
information.
the game.
There must be
general.
something I already have.
Okay, so I got the first part, and I realize you can't see this part because it's behind my camera. It just says, you're just missing one key, and it says silver inside Dalibor Knight's armor. That's all it says. Okay, so this one is the night one. Or do we, oh wait, we do the sun one first. The gold one, that's this one. Okay, and then we do silver for the night, cobalt is the alchemy one, copper is the candles, this one is the map sketch in the cafe, and then these two, I think I just did this one here and this one here, and it worked.
Everything's in the right place. Now to turn them in the right order.
Okay, so I don't know what the order is. I tried doing it from silver to iron, and it didn't work. So I don't know. I am wondering if it's something to do with the elements. If there's like an order to them. We have some here, but I don't know if these are necessarily in an order. I could do it in that order. Oh, do you think it's in the order of the planets? Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It might actually that might be it. It might be in the order of the planets. Let me look at the this. I'm gonna take notes. So we have silver, cobalt, copper, gold, bismuth, lead, and iron. Okay. And back to... Okay, so silver is the moon. Cobalt I don't see cobalt. Oh no. Oh no. Panic! Oh wait, didn't it have the symbol on there already? Hold on, maybe it's on here. I'm just not seeing it. Because they're all on here. The other ones are all on here. Oh, right there. Cobalt. Kind of looks like a goat, kind of. Just draw it. Copper. We're familiar with that one. Gold is a circle with a dot in it. Bismuth. I saw bismuth. Where'd I see that one? That right there. Okay, lead. It's this one here. And iron. Looks like this. Okay. And so the silver is the moon, obviously. Cobalt is Neptune. Venus is copper. And gold is the sun. Bismuth is Pluto. Lead is Saturn. And iron is Mars. Okay, so in order, the first one's gonna be the sun. Second one is gonna be Venus. The third one is gonna be the moon. Fourth one is Mars. Fifth one is Saturn. And then Neptune is number 6. And then Pluto's number 7. Okay, let's see if that worked. Let's see if that works. Okay. So first we're going to do this. Oh, we can't do this one. Well, that one already, we kind of already did first anyway. So Venus, copper. It's going to be that one. And then the third is going to be the moon, silver, that or night. And then 4, Mars, iron. This one. 5, Saturn, lead. I'm thinking this one. 6, Neptune, cobalt. That's this one. And then 7, Pluto, bismuth. This one. Yes. Boom! Got it. Yes! A puzzle I can actually solve on my own.
It's complete, but the locks are still engaged. I need to think of a way to short the security system to get inside.
Okay.
It's complete, but
Right.
the locks are still engaged. I need to think of a way to short the security system to get inside.
Okay.
It's complete, but
my
the
gosh.
locks are still engaged. Looks like she already
got
I need
in.
to think of a way to short the
Elka, what are
security
you doing
system to
here?
get inside.
Sorry.
I wanted to help.
I didn't know. I just needed to move
What
forward.
do you intend to do?
Break in.
Ladana already used the keys. Thank goodness they're still here.
Mm-hmm. And she just left them conveniently for me to use.
Go get the police.
I called, but they may not come in time.
Can you help me figure out how to get in?
Look, it appears she already disarmed the biometric security. Now only basic security remains.
Okay.
How did she get past it?
Good question.
She didn't have to. It probably resets on a timer after the biometrics are disarmed.
Okay.
You don't have to help. Vladena is dangerous.
I do it for my mother. I always wanted to make up for her past.
Didn't Merrick just tell you?
I knew. My grandfather tried to protect me by not telling me the truth. You are not the only detective.
Okay. Ooh. Let me try the security system, stay back in case something goes wrong, or you understand security better than I do. Can you reset the security?
You understand security
Let's start
better
with this
than I
one.
do. Can you reset the security?
Have I not taught you? If you have troubles, I will help.
Okay.
Ah, no. The power is off on the door.
Okay. Alright. Is it another situation where I gotta... Oh, I think I gotta make a connection between the arrows. I think that's what I've gotta do. Can I... How do I... Okay, there we go. Okay, so that one has to be like that. This is confusing as to which one moves what. That works. Oh. Okay. That one has to be like that. Are there any that move? Yeah, this one. I'm trying to figure out if this one, if more than one moves it, but if not, if that's the only one that moves that one, then it's one. It has to be one way or the other. I'm thinking it has to be this way potentially, because that one has to be like that, and it can't go anywhere from there. So, whoops, wrong one. So it would have to be like that. Let me just look and see what controls what. Okay. Okay. That one's pretty good. That one has to be like that. Oh,
It's powered up.
got it.
Now, if I can just
Kind of an
bypass the
accident, if I'm
security, I can get in.
Yay! These puzzles are fun! Yay! Okay. So how do I do this one? Oh! It's a teleporter. Cool. Right. It doesn't work that way. Okay. Well, I think I'm on the right track. Just curious if I could do it this way. Yay! Okay, next one. How would I do this one? Right. Obviously, you can't do that. I think I started correctly. It's this part that trips me up, because how... How am I supposed to get past these ones? I don't know. Is there an ability I have that I don't know I have? How? Because there's no other way to get here. I can't go that way. I can't go up either. How am I supposed to do this? There's no way down. I don't know. How? Oh, wait. I'm so stupid. Why didn't I think of that? I'm so sorry. Let's start again. I'm just stupid. I'm just stupid. I'm sorry. I didn't see that I could do that. I don't know why it wasn't clicking in my brain that I could do that. Okay, so what I did was I went down here. Okay. Oh, get close. Nice. All right. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna kind of test the waters here. No, that was a mistake because now I can't. Yeah, close though. I think that is thinking the right way. We're gonna go up instead. There we go. All right. That probably wasn't the right move. No. Yeah, no. Let's do that one. One more. And then we'll push this one. Let me push this one. This one over. There we go. What? What do you mean? Didn't I do it? Or did I run out of moves? I might have run out of moves. Okay. One second. Gotta let my doggy out. There we go. Yay! Alright, let's go.
I did it.
I taught you too well. Step away from the door.
Elka, no.
You've seen what my ring can do.
I have? I
Elka,
haven't.
why? The police will find out.
What police?
Wait, huh? What's happening here? What are you talking about? Huh? Wait, I'm so confused. What's happening? Are you a villain too all of a sudden?
You must be the
Really?
mastermind behind Lotkaje. I knew Vladena couldn't have done it alone.
Vladena could barely handle her phone, let alone the computers I set up for her.
Really? I was not
Why
expecting
did you help
that.
me with the computer?
Did I? Or did I use it to keep track of you? Like your phone. Stop wasting time.
I was not expecting this. This came out of nowhere. She didn't have to reveal any of this.
Were you involved with the Residente after all?
No, my precious grandfather would not have allowed it after he let my mother die. He will pay for it once I pin this crime on them.
What?
You would frame your own grandfather.
He made the keys. You were his accomplice. I'm innocent.
You blackmailed them.
They deserved it. They should thank me. I will make Residente famous for the greatest heist of all time.
Where is this coming from all of a sudden? What? I'm just trying to think. Why is she all of a sudden revealing her plan? Because she said... What? Something about her ring? Why is she all of a sudden revealing that she's a villain? I'm so confused. This came out of nowhere. Why? I don't get it. I was just about to make fun of her accent. How she says she makes the "the" sound for her W's only when she feels like it. But I'm completely sidetracked. What is happening? Why she's mad at her grandfather because she feels he's responsible for killing her mom? So she's throwing them under the bus? Okay. I just feel like it's kind of out of nowhere. Okay.
How did you end up working with Vladena?
Who isn't guilty?
My grandfather never taught me the tools of the gem trade, so I had to outsource.
Why are you doing this?
You said you liked Radek.
Ooh, he's so cute and mysterious. Radek was a tool and a misdirection, nothing more.
Okay.
My grandfather said it best. She's deceptive.
It almost worked.
The fuck?
Almost? You believed me.
I still don't believe you, to be honest with you. I still don't believe it. This just feels like so random. Okay.
You are betraying your grandfather.
Did you hear what he said? That protecting the jewels would make up for letting my mother die? Nonsense. She was a thief.
He obviously cares about you.
By protecting me and treating me like a child?
Because
When
you
your
are
mother
a child.
died, you tried to find out why. Look in the mirror, Nancy. I'm sure everything I've had to do is nothing you haven't done.
I wanted to find out how my mother died. It was part of solving a crime, not creating one.
And did they tell you to play it safe, to keep the truth from you?
They did,
Yeah.
but not to hide the truth.
And you didn't listen, because they were trying to hold you back.
My
No.
father cared. He didn't want
Right.
the same thing to happen
Yeah, you
to
weren't
me.
there.
But
You don't know what I was
had
up
to
against.
try. You understand.
We're not the same. We're not even remotely the same, Elka.
I thought I wanted to follow in my mother's footsteps too. She was investigating a crime when she died.
Then you really will take after her.
Who are you?
I'm
What-
telling you, this
Who do
isn't
you
the
think
way.
you are?
But you
I
found
just-
out what happened.
I did.
And did it make it better?
No. Knowing why doesn't bring her back. My memories of her do.
You're trying to distract me. Why?
What do you mean, why? What will you do
will
with the
you
crown
do with the crown
jewels?
jewels?
You're about to find out.
It's not too late to stop. This won't work.
It will if you're not around to tell them.
No, I mean... There's one last puzzle.
What puzzle? What are you looking at?
There's a puzzle. See?
What? You're lying.
About how I'm
No.
gonna punch you in the face.
I'm not.
Come back!
You were the puzzle. Got the ring.
Oh, that's what I did. I was so
You are
confused.
tenacious. Don't.
What is even happening?
Let
I don't
him
even
go.
know.
Better idea. Switch the gems in the crown, and I don't use my favorite treasure on him.
Huh?
Not until you let Leo go.
You are a very poor negotiator.
I just need a minute. What is happening? I was really hoping we were gonna punch her in the face. So we stole her ring? That's what we did when she looked away? Okay. Alright. I guess the door was partially open. I don't know. That felt weird to me. That whole exchange felt weird and out of nowhere for me.
The police will be arriving any moment.
They would never believe you. You are a liar.
I gave them all the proof I have.
How did that go with Leo? They didn't even think twice about what you had to say. And now, it's just you.
I move
Why did
faster.
you need Leo?
You will see how fast I move if you do not switch the gems.
We already know about Elka. She's been arrested.
What?
She told us everything about how she recruited you, how you couldn't handle computers. She said you would cover for her.
Ha! You're bluffing. You won't help Leo this way.
Have you heard
The music
Leo?
is very calm.
Not yet. Keep talking and I will.
There's two songs going on.
You want me to switch the gems? I could break the crown.
I made every single replacement jewel in the alchemist's workshop. A broken crown does not scare me. Do it.
Alright.
All right, I'll do it.
Okay, fine.
I'll switch the gems.
Finally.
There must be a way to stop her.
Yeah. Alright.
I can't tamper with it while Vladena is watching.
Okay. Is there anything I can click on? I don't... Oh. Well, what is this? Oh, while she's watching. That's her watching. I'm supposed to do something when she's looking away. Oh. Interesting. I can't see anything I'm supposed to do yet. I did click on something. I think I clicked on this. I hope this isn't timed. Am I supposed to... Hold on. No.
I can't attach it here.
Okay, okay, okay.
I can't attach it here.
Okay.
Good idea, but it might be seen.
Okay, okay.
Do you take me for a fool? Give me that now.
I did it at the wrong moment. Alright, alright. Let me try that again.
There must be a way to stop her.
At least I know kind of what I'm doing.
I can't tamper with it while Vladena is watching.
Okay. Okay, so when her eyes are off me... There we go. Cool. Is that good? Am I done?
I can't attach it here.
Or do I need to put the fake gems on?
I can't attach it here.
I put the taser ring on. Oh, these are Adela's real gems. Adela's real pearls. I need the fake ones. Those are the real ones. Do I have the fake ones? Hey, wait till she's gone, see what she says. She's not looking at me.
I can't attach it here.
Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, I'll be honest. I know I'm supposed to be attaching something somewhere.
I can't attach it here.
I got the ring in there. Oh, am I supposed to put a gem in there? On top of it? Okay, maybe not that one. Maybe it's supposed to be a sapphire? I don't know. I don't know. It won't even let me click on it. Okay.
The only gems this crown is ever gonna see are the real ones.
Okay, now we're getting it. Okay. Am I supposed to do when she's not looking?
I can't attach it here.
I'll do that just in case. Is there something else I'm supposed to put in? I don't see. I don't see where else I have an empty spot. Oh, here. Where are the pearls supposed to go? If anywhere. Oh wait, this is Adela's real pearls and Adela's real gems. Is that everything? I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. Am I supposed to turn them? Hold on. Ah, I'm supposed to turn them. How do I know which way to turn them? Okay, these look right. This one. Okay. Right? No. Yeah, they're supposed to be, yeah, like that. And then this one. Okay. And
You'd better
Got
check
it.
to see if I did it right.
Step back, Nancy. I have more than a dagger up my sleeve. Very good. You know, we are likely the first women not of noble blood in history to touch this. And I, the first to wear it. Ah!
what an idiot.
What happened to her?
She
I
got her
replaced
just
more
desserts.
than just the gems. Are you all right?
What a gift you are. You came just at the right time. Whatever she gave me is wearing off. What do we do now?
We
We
bail.
can't go back through the way we came, and we can't stay here.
What about the police?
They may not come, and we don't have the time to waste. Do you know another way out?
This part of the underground was used by the church to escape persecution during religious wars long past. Maybe there is still an escape route.
All right.
There's another entrance?
Only the key bearers can get in, but there may be another way out.
It's
Okay.
our only chance.
Oh, we better leave.
Yes, please, hurry. She may be waking up.
Was Vladena ever in contact with a woman named Elka?
I heard her speak to another person, but I did not know who.
I locked Vladena's accomplice on the other side of the vault door, but she can definitely find her way in, given time. We can't go out that way. How did Vladena capture you?
I did not expect her. She came to my office through the passageway, attacked me, and I remember some sort of gas.
One of the alchemist's concoctions. She tried that on me, too.
Bless her. How long will she be down?
I hope long enough for us to find another way out. She came through your office, you said.
Yes, through the wall.
Maybe that information can help us here.
Oh, right there. That's what she gave. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and see what else I can do here. Why can't I look at this? I don't know. Ooh. The coronation cloak, huh? Cool. That's definitely the way out. Ooh. Other one? No. We need a candle? Or is there like a sequence to it? Oh, excuse me, Vladena. Aha! It is a sequence puzzle. Vladena's in the way. Okay. This one. No. Okay, so the one after Vladena. No, not that one. Oh, I ran out of time. Alright, hopefully it's not random. Okay, so it's the same every time. Good. Good, 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 good. Not that one. Okay. Beautiful. This one. That one. And that one. Got it. Let's go.
The legends were true.
Yes! Can you walk?
Well enough.
Let's go.
Why are we stopping? I'm going to miss my conference in Rome.
I think you already
Leo,
missed
you've
it.
been through a lot. Please, take it easy until someone can come back for you. Right now, I have some urgent business to take care of.
Marius! Oh, oh.
Da, 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 da.
Can't go that way.
Can't go that way. Okay. Oh. Oh, cool. I forget how this works. Sorry. I was anxious. Alright, let's go.
you haven't come out yet! Once I get in there, we will have you surrounded!
Elishka Stronik.
I think we have you surrounded.
Nancy? I was trying to help you.
What are you doing?
You were on the call.
Okla malamye, abysum prishel.
Whatever she's saying, I wouldn't believe her.
Everyone out, clear the scene.
Oh, they didn't want to animate the cops? Alright.
Merrick,
I did not believe it when you told me.
I'm sorry. She was the only one who knew what I was doing and had the tech smarts to back it up.
And motive. Me.
You can't blame yourself.
I can. She never talked to me about this anger for her mother. Maybe I didn't listen when it would have made a difference. We must fix what she has done.
You can start with these keys.
You would trust them to a thief?
A thief? No. A patriot, yes. I know you'll destroy them, just like I'll return the schematics where I found them.
They belong with no one. Not even the police. Maybe especially not.
There is also a necklace in the bag and the real gems that fit in it. Please ask Merrick to repair the necklace and return it to me.
I'm sure he will. She really was like a kid sister to me, you know? I'm sorry for the trouble she caused you, and, well, everybody else.
It's going to be tough on everyone. I know you'll be there for Merrick, and you two will be just fine.
Thanks, Nancy. I hope you're right.
So we had multiple culprits in this one. Not a first for Nancy Drew, but it's certainly not common.
With Leo's testimony, they seized their computers, records,
And they have all the proof they need to convict both Vladena and Elka.
and possibly several other culprits involved in Lokage. In fact, I should reach out to Zane.
Oh, it's
No
Zane!
need.
Zane!
We finally get to meet
Sorry
you.
to arrive unannounced. I was in the air when you had your encounter with royalty. Special Agent Zane Garrett.
Adela Cherna.
It's great to finally meet you in person. Maybe you can clear up a few things for us.
Gladly. My caseload is suddenly a lot lighter.
How many members of the Lokage have you found?
It's quite a list. A few known high-end fencers and smugglers, but we had no idea they were working with hackers at this level.
Was Lotkarje entirely a front for thieves?
In a way, Ludkage unleash viruses that encourage people to buy into their antivirus program. They earn subscriptions through fraud.
Why
Music's
did
a
they
little
want to
loud, I
replace
apologize.
gems with fakes?
Elka couldn't frame Residente for computer hacking. She needed a heist that would put them to shame.
And Vladena did not care who she hurt to get there.
I'm sorry. I know she was a friend.
Obviously not a good one. I thought she was diplomatic, but she was lying about everything.
What will happen to the Residente?
The information seized from the Lodkage's databases did include some evidence against the Residente.
What is it they did?
Allegedly,
Hold on. I'm gonna turn the music down. Holy crap, that music is so freaking loud. Back.
thefts, breaking and entering. They hit large companies and wealthy merchants. They worked with fencers as well, which is how Lodkage got their evidence.
Merrick and Radek never wanted Lotkaji to steal the crown jewels. They helped me stop them. Could that reduce their sentences?
It's ultimately not up to me.
Right, I was about to say
I
that.
understand.
No, I don't think you do. I've decided that Residente is entirely a local matter, not worth our attention.
Sure.
So, you will leave it to local police, who have done nothing in years.
That's correct. I'm impressed by how quickly you solved this case. You wrapped it up before I could even set foot in Prague.
Not all of it. I haven't solved the original mystery yet.
But
Fair.
you did. Vladena replaced the gems in my necklace.
She wouldn't have had the opportunity if you hadn't been searching for its original owner.
Ah, yes. This is true. I still don't know who the necklace belongs to.
Do you have any other memories that might help?
Hey, Nancy, I hoped I'd find you here. Oh, hi, everyone.
I should come back later.
No, not on my account. Merrick Strojnik, right?
Yes, I don't want
I wonder
to
if it's
interrupt.
Patrizia's.
You always told me to finish what I
Patrizia's
started.
family?
It's time for you to take your own advice. You can't back out now anyway. Everyone's looking.
Did you want to speak to me?
Yes, I wanted to return your phone that you lost.
Sorry.
Still works. Thanks.
I have your original necklace here.
Thank you, Medic.
Ahoy. Thank you all.
Okay. What's up now?
I'm not done with that yet.
I'm not? Oh, I just
That's
need to
done.
do
Check.
that.
That's done.
Check your messages.
Can't check that off yet. Check. That's done. Can't check that off yet.
Oh my gosh.
That's done. Check. That's done.
Alright, check my messages. Nancy, meet me in the cafe when you get this. I'll be waiting. Adele and Nancy. Apologies, actually won't be. Oh, wait. Wait, that's an old message. Sorry. Hey, hun, just being a dad, checking in again. Ned's worried, I'm worried. Just let us know you're okay.
You've reached the...
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, Dad. You're waiting to hear from me, and then... and then you don't pick up the phone. How'd the trap go? When you get the chance, let me know. You were, in fact, the trapper, not the trappy Nance. Yeah, can we call him?
Nancy, that you?
It is. Worried I've been replaced?
I called earlier and reached a guy named... I can't remember.
Was it an older man with a thick Czech accent?
Yes. Was he the one who took your phone?
That was Merrick. He repaired my phone after I used it as bait to catch him and Radek.
This is me not saying a word.
I commend you.
He seemed protective of you. You have that effect on a lot of people.
He doesn't trust my phone. After it turned out Elka was tracking their phones as well as mine, and in the underground tunnels of Prague. She fooled a lot of people, including me.
Elka from the electronics store? Tunnels? What exactly happened to you, Nancy?
Vladena was using me, as if I haven't learned my lesson about that already. She manipulated Adela to hire me, and Elka to use her cybersecurity knowledge. And she manipulated me, and everyone. All for the crown jewels. Vladena and Elka... I stopped them, and they won't exploit anyone again.
My girlfriend, heroine of Prague. Are you saying Lukaje did this? What about the Residente organization?
It turns out that Residente is more like a secret citizen group, dedicated to protecting old Prague. Merrick and Radek were part of it, and Vladena was extorting them under the guise of Lukaje. Merrick's daughter? She died for Residente. That's why Elka turned against them. I can't help but feel a little sorry for her.
I don't.
Of course you would, Nancy. A bright, talented person, just like you. I know you remember exactly how she feels.
Nancy likes to
Anyone
walk
else
and
make it
talk
out of those
on
tunnels?
her phone.
Leo, the dean of the cathedral,
I
has
can
been
relate.
reunited with his cat. and is back to losing his Mariusz cards. I can't wait to get back and pet Togo.
As the
I haven't
detective's
found any
official
more of
deputy,
those.
you know that I've been on fetch duty every time I'm in the neighborhood. Togo has really been helping me with my spring training. Don't worry, Nancy. He's had no lack of attention.
Oscar, the curator of the Crown Jewels exhibit, he's astounded and disgusted that the Bohemian Crown Jewels were almost stolen right out from under him, and before he had the chance to even put them on display.
The Czech people didn't know what they were getting into setting a detective like you loose on the streets of Prague. I'm sure they'll be very grateful when they see the news on their home screen. That is, if they can ever trust their devices again.
I recovered Adela's jewels. Vladena needed the necklace for its pearls since they can't be reproduced with alchemy. Adela's happy, and I think now she can finally move on. I just introduced her to Agent Zane.
Agent Zane, huh? Frank and Joe's contact, right? Seems like a lot of things have turned out for the better. It is quite the story, and now you're a part of it too.
I've learned a lot about Prague and cyber safety. But I'm just going to relax at Patrizia's cafe for a while, until it's time to leave. Have one last coffee. With cinnamon.
I feel like there was supposed to be one more puzzle.
It's a lot to reflect on.
I've seen a lot of
Prague's local
screenshots
cyber
of
safety
actually
company
working with
would
the
fool
necklace.
The whole city.
I don't like guesses.
I know that about you. But not as well as your phone repairman, apparently.
What did he say?
That I was lucky to have a brilliant woman like you in my life.
I don't believe those were his exact words.
They should have been. So, assuming you have not been kidnapped and are now talking to me under duress, will you be in my life again very soon? Emerson has its first home baseball game coming up. Maybe you could come watch us.
Yeah.
Of course I couldn't miss my favorite Wildcat hit another home run. But there are so many mysteries in Europe. I'll just make a quick stop in Budapest. Or maybe Vienna?
Another strikeout for Ned.
No,
You are
Nancy!
killing me.
I am kidding you. Next to you is the only place I want to be right now.
So I kind of
I'll
wanted
be
to
home
strangle
tomorrow.
you.
See you soon, Nance.
Oh, that's it? I could have sworn there was one more puzzle. I've seen so many screenshots of, like, the necklace, and I thought, like, there was another puzzle. Maybe there isn't. Maybe that's a puzzle you can solve if you want to. And we didn't figure out who the original owner was. What? No, there's more! Oh my gosh. That's kind of frustrating. Okay. I'm thinking I missed something. I have words. I have some words about this game. I want to make sure that that's everything, though. I have things to say. I have opinions about this game. I just think it's so weird. There was a screenshot of a specific puzzle that I never saw. I'm wondering if it is an optional puzzle. I'm wondering if I was supposed to do it in the, I thought it was going to be in the room with the crown jewels. The necklace, and you're supposed to kind of put it together or something. And we didn't find out who the owner of the jewels were. I thought that was going to be revealed. I was supposed to do it before I called Ned or something. Let's just sit through the end credits, and then I'm going to see if I can go back to an autosave and see if I can figure out what I might have missed, because I feel like I missed something. Playtesters! Who we got? Michael Gray! Yay! Yeah, he said that he tests some puzzles for them. And now I can watch other people play this game. I've been waiting to watch other people play this game. I'm excited that I can watch other people now. Oh, no, here's a trivia question. By what name is Percha of the House of Rosenberg known? Oh, the lady in black. New message from special someone. Case closed. Share it with Ned first. It's locked. Open the vault door. Yeah, I did the bilingual one. Yeah, I got like nothing else. Nancy, I know you're headed home, but I need to ask you something about what happened in the vault. Usually I'm the one asking the questions, but I guess I'll let this slide. What do you need to know? Did you actually see the authorities come for Fladena in the vault? No. After she collapsed, I got Leo and found a secret passageway out. Once I knew he was okay, I took off after Elka. I was pretty sure Vladena was not going anywhere and authorities were on their way. Unless they never got there. There had been no word that she was arrested. Vladena would have known every underground access and she is dangerous. Just be careful, Miss Drew. There may be more. Dare to play. What? You can't just do that to me. Are you implying that she is still loose, Vladena? Okay. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop. Leave me alone. What is going on? So, my thoughts on the game. And I've been thinking about this for a while, thinking about the game in general. I have heard reviews about this game, not very much. I've just heard in general that the reviews of this game, it's about, people like it about 60%. It's I don't understand really quite what the standard is, but people say they like it 60%. They like if it were like a Rotten Tomatoes sort of situation, it would be like 60. And I think that is fair. I think that is fair. It's not bad, but it could have been better. And I'm gonna give a really hot take. I actually think Midnight in Salem was better. I think a lot of people would disagree with me on that, but I personally think that Midnight in Salem was better. I will say that I still liked the game. It had some great moments. It had some great dialogue, great character design. It had an interesting premise, interesting location, and some of the puzzles were really great. Some of the puzzles were really fun. I could really tell that the people who made the game really love the Nancy Drew games, and they really put their heart and soul into it. I can really tell that they tried to put a lot of references to the other Nancy Drew games, and they tried really hard to give it that old classic Nancy Drew feel. But I don't think they quite made it. I don't think that they achieved what they were trying to do. It's sort of like they hired somebody who kind of knew the Nancy Drew games, and they tried to shove in as many Nancy Drew references as they could, but that doesn't make a Nancy Drew game. You know what I mean? It's like somebody didn't actually. It's like the people who made this game, which I don't actually believe this. I believe the people who made the game actually have played the previous Nancy Drew games. I do believe that, but that's not what it feels like. It feels like they got somebody who's never heard of the Nancy Drew games, who watched a couple of the games, watched a couple of people play the couple of games. They picked like the most popular games and they watched them on YouTube and wrote notes, is what it feels like. They're like, oh, this is really funny, write this down. Oh, this was a puzzle that people liked. Ooh, we need a food puzzle in there. We need a sequencing puzzle in there somewhere. That's really popular in the Nancy Drew games. We're gonna put this reference here and put this reference there. And boom, Nancy Drew game. And it's like, that's not what makes a Nancy Drew game a Nancy Drew game. I think there's a lot of things that I really struggled with in this game that made it hard for me to like it. My number one frustration, my number one frustration with this game was the puzzles. And I will openly say, and I've said it many times, I don't play Nancy Drew games for the puzzles. I don't like the puzzles. I would play Nancy. That's probably why I like Midnight in Salem more than I like Mystery of the Seven Keys, because Midnight in Salem had way less puzzles. Way less puzzles. I play Nancy Drew games for story and atmosphere, okay? I want story and atmosphere, and Midnight Salem nails story and atmosphere. This game, I believe that it tried really hard, but it didn't quite get there for me. I just gotta say, the puzzles, a lot of the puzzles were hard and terrible. I gotta say, they had some really good ones in there, but most of them were awful. Most of the puzzles were too hard to figure out, even with the hints. And I was playing on amateur. Even with the hints themselves were terrible. They did not explain things very well. Nancy gave you no direction whatsoever. In the older games, Nancy would give you a hint as to what you're supposed to do. If you're playing on amateur. If you're not playing on amateur, she won't always, but in amateur she will. I remember in Danger on Deception Island, when you're kayaking and you're finding those bottles with the messages, with just the numbers and Rosebud in the corner. She says at one point, maybe these are coordinates if you're playing on Junior Detective, and then you're supposed to be like, oh, I'm supposed to put them in my GPS. You know, and like she would give you like little hints as to what she's supposed to do. And even if she doesn't do any of that, you can call your friends and they'll give you hints. This game didn't offer that. This game didn't offer that at all. You can only call people in the game when they want you to call somebody. The hints were not very helpful. Nancy doesn't give you any direction whatsoever. Almost no direction. Maybe sometimes she did. Sometimes I was stupid, but most of the time there's no direction as to what you're supposed to do. You're literally just floundering around most of the time. Puzzles are supposed to be hard. They're not supposed to be this hard, especially when you're on amateur. The puzzles were the worst part of the game. The story was the second worst thing. I'm not happy with the story. The story did not go in a way that it should have gone. As a storyteller myself, the pieces didn't quite fit all together. Like, the premise was really good. Okay, so her gems were stolen. We need to figure out who took the real gems. And okay, and then, I had the idea that maybe the person who took the gems just wanted Nancy in on the case to help them get the crown jewels, which is what was happening, and I liked that bit. But then it's like, okay, you need 7 keys to get to the crown jewels. Okay, let's do that. Let's find 7 keys. I feel like that was an afterthought. 3 of the puzzles were like in one puzzle, like the clock. Like 3 of the blueprints were in that one clock. It's like they ran out of time and they were just like, let's just shove them all in this one puzzle. And it's like the 7 keys were too ambitious for them. I think it would have been way better if they had actual 7 keys, and it would have been really cool if we had to find 7 different people and each one had a key. But I understand why they didn't go that route. But there at least need to have been 7 keys, 7 separate puzzles, and the puzzles needed to make sense. And it would have been better if we were going after the crown jewels, because that's where we would find the culprit, but that's not quite what happened. To be honest, I can't really explain what happened. I feel like they tried to shove in so many different culprits. There were too many culprits. Essentially, there were 4 culprits. 2 characters had almost nothing to do with the game. That's another thing. Okay, let's stick to one thing at a time. The story just got really messy towards the end. Like, I liked the idea of, okay, we're gonna find the crown jewels, because the culprit is really this master thief that wants to prove they can get the crown jewels, and the way they're going to do it is they're going to rope Nancy in on this case, and Nancy's going to find all the keys and open to the crown jewels, and then the culprit will sweep in and be like, haha, the crown jewels are mine. That should have been the story. And the story would have been even better if it had been Patrizia or Adela. if Adela was like, yes, I pretended that my jewels were stolen so you would come and get me the crown jewels so I could prove that I am the master thief. I'm not even Adela Cherna. Like, that would have been so much... she should have pretended to be Adela Cherna instead of actually being Adela Cherna. That would have been so funny. Because of how the beginning started with trying to figure out which one was Adela. That would have been cool. Or would have been cool if it was Patrizia all along, you know, the unsuspecting cafe person. We never figured out what happened to her. We never figured out, you know, her secrets or whatever. We never figured out who actually owned the necklace. Unless I completely missed that puzzle, which that could have happened. There were characters that were completely unnecessary. They crammed so many characters into this game that I feel like we only talked to the guy in the museum like once. He was not relevant to the plot whatsoever. Leo was kind of relevant, but we only talked to him once. I thought there was going to be some cool puzzle with his cards, but we never really interacted with his cards at all. They were just collectibles you could find, which I could not find after one point in the game. Zane, we only met him for the first time at the end, and I think we talked to him once. We talked to Frank and Joe Hardy once. They tried to do too much. You know what? I think that's what the problem was. For Midnight in Salem, they didn't do enough. For Mystery of the Seven Keys, they tried to do too much. Too many puzzles. They were way too hard. They tried to do way too many different things. I loved the coffee puzzle, but I wish it was necessary. It's not necessary at all. It's completely skippable. I wish the puzzles were easier. I wish there was more direction. I wish there were less characters and less culprits. Too many people were suspicious, and too many people were actually suspicious. The plot just got too messy. Did not suspect Elka at all. I still don't fully understand what her role is. I wish that there was more clues, more lead up to her. It would have been better if they wanted to stick to two culprits, which is fine. If they wanted to stick to that, they should have just had Nancy be like, Vladena's terrible with technology. There's no way she did this on her own. Who could be her accomplice? And then we start thinking in that way, but by the time we know Vladena's the culprit, I'm no longer thinking of other culprits. So when Elka all of a sudden appears, I'm like, oh, she's here to help us. I had no way to suspect that she was... even when she was telling me she was a culprit, I was like, wait a minute, you're a culprit too? What? It was completely just shoehorned in. There was no lead up to it whatsoever. There needed to be some sort of lead up to it. I'm okay with having multiple culprits, but it needs to make sense. It can't feel random. The ending was random. I feel like nothing is really wrapped up. Too many different pieces, Locage, Residente, too many different pieces that don't quite fit. The story is too messy. In the end, they tried to do too much. It was too complicated. They needed to simplify it. I will also say that I am not a fan of the engine. Unity is a great platform for making games, not point-and-click games. Unity is not made for point-and-click games. I think that they need to go back to the traditional point-and-click 2D style of Nancy Drew. And I know they tried to do it with this one. There is a mode where you can play that way. But the fact is, it was really clunky. I couldn't play that way. I felt like I was missing too much. I felt like I couldn't click on what I wanted to click on. It was too clunky, so I didn't use it. And all in all, I feel like they hired somebody who didn't know how to play, didn't know Nancy Drew, studied Nancy Drew really quickly, wrote down a bunch of things that Nancy Drew games should have, put it in a bowl, and tried to make a game out of it. And in the end, it's a game. It's a decent game, but it's not a Nancy Drew game. That's my final opinion. It's a good game. It's an interesting game. It's not a Nancy Drew game. It's got Nancy Drew things in it, but it's not a Nancy Drew game. You know, it's kind of like baking a cake is how I was thinking about it. You can put flour and vanilla and eggs and milk into a bowl. That doesn't make it a cake. It makes it something adjacent to a cake, but it doesn't make it a cake. You have to have the right measurements and the right precise amount of ingredients. Put it in the oven in, the right temperature or whatever. Just because you have similar ingredients to a cake doesn't mean you have a cake. It might be muffins or something, but it's still not cake, you know? And so I feel like it's adjacent to a Nancy Drew game, but it's not a Nancy Drew game. I think what they need to do for the next one is they need to simplify it, you know, tone it down, do something less complicated, less characters, less puzzles, something simpler, and they need to go back to the 2D classic point and click style. That's what they need to do, in my humble opinion. But that's the end. That's the end of Nancy Drew Mystery of the Seven Keys. Next, I'm going to be wrapping up some things that I started before I start anything new. So, stay tuned for A Plague Tale. A Plague Tale is what I'm going to be working on next. I already finished A Plague Tale Requiem. I already finished the game. I just got to post it. So, look out for that. That'll be next. And I also have a special Halloween video coming up for your viewing pleasure as well. So, check out that soon. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know in the comments down below what you thought of the video. Click the like button if you liked the video, and click subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Click the notification bell to be notified the next time I upload. My socials are linked in the description. I have a TikTok, a Twitter, and an Instagram, and I also have a Patreon if you'd like to support what I do. Thank you so much to my patrons. You are so helpful to me. I appreciate you so much. I'm also a writer, and I write short stories and poetry and essays and whatever else. And I do extra videos as well, and I put them on my Patreon, and I have free stuff on my Patreon as well, so feel free to check that out. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a magical day.